Today I'm going to show you how to make ranch potatoes. It is so easy and so good. One of the recipes in my Pop It in the Toaster Oven cookbook, and this one happens to be on page 84. It's a favorite of mine. I've cooked it so many times and it always turns out beautiful. And this is such a beautiful, easy toaster oven recipe. I love it. I'm going to show you how to make this. I have the ingredients assembled here. Really simple. But before I do anything else, I'm going to preheat my toaster oven to 400. Now this recipe calls for 2 russet potatoes. In this case, I can show you this is the size that I used for this recipe. And also you'll need 2 sheets of aluminum foil, and they're like a 12 by 12 size. They will be the cooking packets. Then also barbecue sauce, the finely chopped onion here. The recipe calls for a medium-sized onion, and so that's what I had, and it ended up to be just about a cup of finely chopped onion, and that was a white onion. What you'll want to do is take those russet potatoes, scrub them, and then cut them into 1/4-inch pieces like this, lengthwise. And to these potato wedges, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of, it calls for vegetable oil. In this case, I'm using a really nice cold press olive oil. And then my favorite barbecue sauce. You can use any kind of sauce that you prefer. I'm adding the chopped onions here. I'm going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. You just want to add the salt to taste, and then some freshly ground pepper. That's it, and then this gets mixed up really well. Now here's the aluminum foil, and I'm going to use my hand for this. Equal portions of these potatoes into, or rather onto, the aluminum foil. There's one. And here's the other. And then I'm just going to make a packet of these by putting the corners together like this and folding up the ends like that. In this case, I'm using like a heavy-duty aluminum foil, which I think holds up a little bit better for this process. Or you can use 2 sheets per each of the regular weight aluminum foil. Now we're ready to pop these into the toaster oven. Okay, these packets are going to go in to the toaster oven. I'm just going to position them with tongs. It's hot in there. Either use oven mitts or use the tongs to position them on the shelf. They're in there and I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes. Well, that was 40 minutes and it looks like the potatoes are done. I'm just going to test them. And by the way, when you take them out and they're in a packet like this, be very careful to open them slowly, because there will be steam coming out, and that steam will be hot. So I'm just poking them with a fork, and these potatoes are beautifully done at 40 minutes. Now, you can serve them this way. You have about 4 servings here for these potatoes, and they are excellent. They'll be really good. There's another phase that you might want to try, which I'm going to do right now, and that's to broil them for 10 minutes and make them a little crispy. So that's kind of the way I like to finish these. So I'm just going to roll back this aluminum foil. And then I'm going to put them back in the toaster oven to broil. I'm finding out that actually handling these, the foil cools pretty fast. So when you want to return them to the toaster oven, you can actually sort of pick them up by the edges and put them in, and then position them on the tray with the tongs, and then put them in like that. So I'm going to keep them down a couple inches from the broil to see how that works, and I'm going to put the toaster oven on broil and then set the timer for 10 minutes. So that was a 10-minute broil, and you can see that the potatoes have crisped up and browned nicely. Now let's put them on a plate and give them the taste test. What? 2 or 3 or 4 servings, depending on what you're having. And if you know you're out on the grill and your time is taken up with all those steaks or chicken that you're grilling, this can go into the toaster oven and be your side dish without doing anything. Just prepare it, pop it in the toaster oven. You can broil it or not if you don't want to spend the extra time. And you have a beautiful, beautiful side dish with your grilled items. I'll have to check this out. Lots of flavor to your ordinary potato. You want to add seasoning, your favorite seasoning salt to this. Maybe some hot sauce. Maybe some vinegar. Just to embellish it a little bit more. If you have a toaster oven, you should really give this a try. If you don't have a toaster oven, you should get a toaster oven. Think of all the wonderful stuff you can do. And you could buy my book, pop it in the toaster oven, anywhere, online, on Amazon, in your bookstore. It's available everywhere, and it's a wonderful book. Happy summer eating.